Very good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing great. Today, I thought of sharing some insights about why the enterprise organizations are migrating to AI-driven enterprise networks. For such a long, around 2 to 3 decades, we were using the traditional network architecture, and the AI and ML is evolving exponentially, and the network response time and the bandwidth requirements are expanding like anything. The organizations are already migrating their data platform, data lake platform to distributed data mesh platforms. So these bandwidth intensive and time critical applications need very responsive network. So the traditional networks might not be able to support this. So I would like to list down certain points that will be helpful who are thinking to migrate their AI driven network. So increased agility and scalability. AI-driven networks are highly scalable and agile comparing to the traditional network because it is using the machine learning methods to understand the traffic patterns. Every moment it understands the traffic burst and the user requirement and accordingly allocate the resources. And the second is the increased performance and efficiency. So there are the user requirements will be very less those days. However, today the user requirement it is exponentially increasing. So to meet this requirement, so we need to have a constant understanding of your data patterns, and based on that, the network will be able to allocate resources and if there are unallocated resources can be utilized in multiple other purposes. So it is very efficient network performance when you migrate it to AI driven enterprise networks, and there is reduced cost. Uh, People would think that the initial investment of this AI-driven network cost will be higher. However, the migration itself will get automated because of AI-driven, and the configuration and the operation, maintenance, and further enhancement will be. It will save much of your cost, and the operating cost and the performance of the network will increase. And increased security, because the AI machines are constantly looking into every bits and pieces of your data, so you will be aware of what is coming in and what is going out, and exactly the cyber attacks can be identified and that can be mitigated. This will save a huge amount of your cost. And improved user experience. uh, those days we were having a single network, and the same network is allocated for 100 users, 1000 users, or 10,000 users. However, because of this AI driven network, your organization can give customized user experience for every individual user, and the critical business applications, business users can be given even higher priority. So this gives entirely a different shift in your AI driven network if you migrate. Of course, I understand there are challenges to migrate, the cost and the skills requirement and the security, because it is being hosted on the cloud. So you might have to work based on your risk tolerance and the complexity of your network, how simple or larger, and your skill requirement, so whether you have sufficient skills or not. Based on this, you can think of migrating your AI driven network from your traditional. Yes, I see many organizations are changing, and um, the results are phenomenal. Thank you for the time. We'll see in some other video. Bye.